Hi everyone, it's Tuesday morning, and I just wanted to update about my doctor's appointment yesterday. Um, so I saw her yesterday afternoon, and it was a overall good appointment. Um, and we're doing testing, but just opted to only do testing that my insurance company will cover, rather than, in particular, there were two tests that she brought up as possibilities to do for me, given that I've been off of treatment for an extended period of time, and that this would be the time to do it. But they would not be covered by insurance, and one would be $250 plus shipping, and it's not in the U.S. It'd be shipping it overseas, so I don't know how much shipping would be for that. And then the other one would be somewhere around $600. So, I I asked her, I'm like, so what if, what will these tests change? If I have these tests done, how will that change what we do? And she didn't actually answer it the way that she didn't answer the question that I thought I was asking. Um, it was more, or maybe it's that, like, it really won't change things, because I don't think it will. I mean, we're gonna treat um, kind of based on my symptoms. It would be nice to have some concrete evidence that I still have this infection going on, rather than, what she brought up is, like, we don't know if maybe I just have leftover inflammation, which, who knows? Who knows? I could have just residual inflammation and nerve damage and all of that, and it just kicks up and gets worse. I don't think that that's what this is, because of the way that things came back, but we don't really know. So anyway, so we're just doing tests that are covered by insurance. A lot of them. So I'm having a bunch of stuff done: Lyme tests, Babesia tests. Um, I I can't remember if there's Bartonella tests in there too. CD57 being tested again. It's been about a year since that was tested. Um, and then just some other basic stuff. She's testing my electrolytes and doing like a metabolic panel, something like that. So anyway, so just a bunch of tests. And the plan is I'm going back on antibiotics. We talked about, like, what has helped me, and the plan is, and I've already sent off the prescription, I'm going back on tigecycline, which I'm not particularly thrilled about, but it has been a good antibiotic for me. It's just really hard to tolerate. I get really sick from it, so it's I'll deal with it. I'll make it through it. I'm not really working much now, so now is a good time for me to be doing it. Get it out of the way before the wedding. So yeah, but she wants me to dose it differently than the way I've done it before. So the way I've dosed it before is the way that I know that a lot of other people do their antibiotics, and they do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they do it for 2 weeks, and then they get a week off. And the way that she is having me do it is, she said that there's a lot of doctors have been talking about, there's been research to indicate that you want to be hitting the bacteria for 48 to 72 hours. So doing it for a day and then having a day off is not enough. So what she wants to try for me is to see, I mean, initially what she said is she wanted to have me try to do it 3 days in a row and then have 4 days off. And I told her, I'm like, I'm not sure that I could do that. I'm like, I can try, but I'm not sure that I can manage to do that. So what she wrote, the script for, is for 2 days on, 2 days off. 2 days on, 2 days off. So, or I think she even said to me, like, if I need to do 2 days on, 3 days off, that would be fine. So we'll see how it goes. She didn't actually, I realized as I was talking about this just now, that we're not doing any weeks off. So I go back and see her just in a month, though. So yeah. So hopefully I'll manage that okay. This is going to be like through Christmas and everything. And hopefully it just won't be too rough. I've, in the past, with with the tigecycline, it seems like it's been like the day that I do it, I get really nauseous, and then I need the day off to recover from the day of doing it, and then when it's time to do it again, I've recovered enough so I can do it again. And for some reason I thought that it was done twice a day, but I was wrong about that. So, and I'm just doing tigecycline by itself. I feel like I'm a little bit spacey and all over the place, so forgive me. But I'm not doing anything with it right now, starting out anyway. So we're just going to do the tigecycline. So hopefully that will make it easier to tolerate, because I know I've done clindamycin with it in the past, and that's been, the combination has been difficult for me. I mean, both of them by themselves are hard for me, so together they're even more difficult. So yeah, so that's the plan as far as antibiotics go. And then she's also having me start on this supplement, this liquid thing. I'll actually go grab the bottle. It's in the kitchen. Tangled in my tubing now. It's called Regulat, and this one is Special Diet. There's so I looked it up online just to get some information. There's regular Regulat, and then there's this Regulat Special Diet, and the regular Regulat, which is weird to say, doesn't have. So the Special Diet one has added vitamins, although not very much. Like, compared to what I'm used to taking for vitamins, and like, it's not like I'm going off of other stuff and just taking this, but like, for example, it has 15 milligrams of vitamin C in it, in a serving, which is like laughable to me that that's actually matters, because I take so much on my own. But it has, so basically what it is it's a dietary supplement, liquid whole food preparation made from organically grown fruits, nuts, and vegetables, plus bitter melon, vitamins, and trace minerals for special needs. And helps to maintain a healthy digestive system, sustains a healthy blood environment, supports a healthy immune system, neutralizes free radicals. So it's the way, it's the way that my doctor talked about it, it's basically like we're seeing if it will help my GI system to heal a little bit. So I'm supposed to take 2 teaspoons twice a day. So it's what the box and bottle, there's a bottle inside here. what this says and what my doctor said kind of contradict each other to some extent. My doctor said to take 2 teaspoons before breakfast and before lunch. The box says to take a tablespoon before breakfast and after dinner. I'm going to go with what my doctor said. Although I found that, so I was trying to figure out how many milliliters 2 teaspoons is. So I looked up, I searched for online. I searched for how many milliliters a teaspoon is. And a teaspoon is about 4.9. It's just under 5 milliliters. So 2 teaspoons is just under 10 milliliters. But if on this bottle, and I know when I was taking Mepron, a tablespoon is I was told that a tablespoon was 10 milliliters. So it seems like it's contradictory because a tablespoon is supposed to have 3 teaspoons in it. So it seemed like a tablespoon would be more closer to 15 milliliters. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna take 2 teaspoons. I'll use an actual teaspoon and measure it out, and forget about the milliliters. So anyway, so that's, I'm not feeling terrific this morning. Nauseous and short of breath and all that fun stuff. Let's see, what else? I'm not starting on any other new medications right now or supplements or anything. I go back to see her in a month, and we'll see where things stand. I should get I haven't heard back from my infusion company, but I should get my tigecycline at the end of this week. So I'll probably wait to start it until next week because I don't want to be feeling horrible at church on Sunday. I'll probably wait until, actually I'll probably start Sunday night. That'll probably be my plan. Yeah, I don't think that I really have anything else. Just kind of, as far as how I'm feeling, just still struggling, still, kind of the same stuff. Not eating much at all, which is really frustrating Eric. He was away, he was out all day yesterday. And I'm much more likely to eat if someone else is here and they make food and put it down in front of me. I'm not necessarily going to eat very much, but I'm more likely to eat something if it's just plopped down in front of me. If I actually have to think about what I might want to eat and go and make something, and it's just, I can't think of anything that's appealing. I don't feel up to actually doing anything to prepare food. It's just too much. So he was away, he was out all day yesterday. And I talked to him at 9 o'clock or 8:30 last night. And he asked if I had had anything for dinner, and I was like, no, not really. And he asked if I'd had anything to eat all day, and I'm like, no, not really. And he got frustrated, and I think that's kind of his way of being worried. But he gets frustrated because I'm not taking care of myself, and I'm not doing what I should be doing. But he doesn't really understand that I'm nauseous and I'm having abdominal pain and it's just, it's too much to try to think about making food, and too much thinking about eating, and it's just too much. It's just too much. There's a lot going on. So, yeah. So I'm trying to find things that I'll eat. And he hasn't really seen me go through periods of time like this before, when I haven't been on antibiotics that make me super nauseous. Like right now, I'm not on antibiotics, so he doesn't really see that there's a reason for it. Like my parents, on the other hand, have seen me go through these times a lot, where I just all of a sudden, like, lose my appetite, get super nauseous, don't want to eat. So it's just new for him. So anyway, so I will stop here because it's getting super long. And thanks for watching if you've made it through the whole thing. And I'll update again if there's any news or anything. And once I start the tigecycline, I'll let you all know how it's going. So hope you're all having a good Tuesday and a good week, and I will talk to you soon.